Hey, Orange One here. So, picking up where we left off in the last episode, um, we're gonna go to the terminal and take out the Baron.
How long did we hold out in this desert for, with no purpose, no hope? Who were we supposed to protect? The locals who took just a few years to revert to the Stone Age? Then they came. Ex-military, ex-oil rig workers, and ex-mobsters. Well, the latter were not so ex. These did have a purpose, an idea. I'm sure we laughed at them at first, playing gods. But then the notion of taking a shot at creating a semblance of order out of this chaos slowly sunk in. In the end, we all joined that flame-swallowing circus. Well, this world is new, so cut its new gods some slack.
So, I wonder if you can actually take out those tribals from last episode and just use this zip line to just get out of here. I'm curious, I bet if you wait long enough, it might go away. They might assume that you died or something. I should have been more patient. I'll never know now. I don't know. I'll probably replay this game myself. Try and go for the good ending now that I know what you need to do. Learn from my mistakes. But I was playing through this blind and I've done a really good job of not looking at anything from any of the chapters after what I'm playing, I've been looking at them now like, hey, what could I have done differently? But God, the Reddit is so bad for spoilers. Like, it's funny because like in Kenshi, like everything you have to flag as spoilers on that Reddit, and like it's almost a little bit too much. I'd rather have too much than not enough, because I'm not gonna say it, but I've had at least 2 or 3 endgame spoilers just completely ruined by someone putting a comment on something, or just like one of the major titles on there just being a spoiler, God, I just hate that. Because this game is one of those cinematic games where it's like, it's a movie, It's, for me, it's like an interactive movie. And I really, really enjoy it when I don't know what's gonna happen. There's nothing like playing a game for the first time, right?
Artyom, we took a look around. The main gate is guarded by a skeleton crew.
You cannot go through gate. Go through the prison cellar where the Munai by Lair keep the slaves.
Yes. In any case, the plan is this. Gül and I will try to take their guards down quietly and get in through the gate. If quiet does not work out, we will at least distract them, while you get in through the underground.
Is Demir just wearing a hard hat with a flashlight? It looks like a baseball cap to me, but then the light's just like coming straight up his head. I don't
I
know.
have a favor to ask. If possible, don't kill the slaves. They're not... They just obey the Munai by Lair. Obey the Baron. They're afraid, that's all.
And I think with this game, I've gotten really into the habit of doing the commentary afterwards. It lets me do things like these parts and do as many attempts as I need.
They're just kids, and all have been under brainwashing for ages. So we probably should take pity on them. So, agreed? Well, let's do this. All right, I'll raise it and you get through. Come on, this shit is heavy.
I wanted to make a bad joke about the grate, but
See you up
I couldn't come up with anything great, you know?
No use. Nobody go, nobody fool. We stand here, all day here. You suck.
I probably lost like half the viewers that were watching this just with that bad joke, right?
You said right, completely. Very right.
It's not like I'm losing many though. I feel like this, I've just been recording partially because I enjoy watching myself, like the greatest hits, you know?
Then I understand. Dog not pity. They don't know what to do. They torture dog and laugh. Little dog can't grow. Get eaten by other dog. Dog better than such pizza. Such pizza is dog himself.
Damn dog! Only boss should say. If not, quiet.
I'll gladly knock that dude out if I can get a gun or some bullets. The min-maxer in me, I can't see a gun and just like not want to take it. You know, I feel like the shock value of the dog fighting here is taken away by that one slave ship where they literally have humans fighting for entertainment, like the slaves. I mean, still, it's pretty crazy. Did they say when I become Mirza? So can they work their way up out of slavery? Best rat. Oh my god, he fed him a rat. Guess it's a local delicacy or something, right? I wonder what rat tastes like. Do you ever wonder that about like food in other places? Like I know there's a lot of other cultures that eat things. I'm like, I don't know if I'd ever eat that.
Miller here.
Oh.
Aurora is ready to set out. What's your situation? Over. There were more enemies than anticipated.
So don't worry, you didn't miss anything. There was just like 2 seconds there where I opened a door and came out here.
I was worried for nothing. I have good news. Look, the tank is full. Just what we need.
There is also bad news.
The gate is locked and we can't take it out.
Colonel, sir, Damir here. We have secured the tank, but encountered a problem with the gate. Copy that. We're going with Plan B then. Act accordingly.
See, the cable connects the gate and the top of the tower.
How do we get there, though? Oh, it looks like a veritable fortress.
Gentlemen, surely you're not seriously intending to attack our fortress. I do respect your courage, but simply throwing your lives away is such a waste. Who is in charge between you two? Come up here. We have things to discuss.
Just you listen to that bastard talk. A complete about face. And we did throw a wretched into his plans big time.
Point the gun down and come up. Otherwise, we'll have a pointless bloodbath on our hands.
That part of a plane. I think it's part of a plane. God, in 20 years, they've built a crazy amount of stuff up here on this tower. I think I was just looking for loot. I didn't know exactly where to go, if we were supposed to go up here or what. But don't worry, I figured it out pretty soon. Because the first time that I tried to do this, it's been a while trying to figure this out, and I went up actually to that gate and it didn't open. It just didn't trigger. And then I was trying to...
Open the gate and let our guests in.
Where did you go?
I am up on the tower already. I have a plan.
Pretty crazy, huh? So she told us to go
Won't
in.
even touch you. Unless you really ask for it.
I don't like this, but there is no other way. If we don't get out of this desert, we're as good as dead.
That's him. Look at that gear.
Good luck, Artyom. If the deal goes south, I'll do what I can.
Wants to talk.
Talk? What's there to talk with him about?
The Baron called him over because he had a topic, I guess.
Yes, the Baron knows best.
It's interesting how both the major factions, there's like some sort of spiritual aspect of controlling people.
Too many of them to count. Riggers, slaves, even some women.
What are you saying?
Baron's quarters are probably at the top.
here.
A penthouse, that's the word.
Get over here. Go around them stinkers and just get to the next floor. The boss hates stench, but you fucking catch it from him.
You could do it with your eyes closed. I know that.
Will you stop bugging me?
Ha! You must be one of the train gang.
I'm making something for the boss here. So if you don't like something, take it up to him. He didn't have to cut in the line before you after all.
Well, look. I can't really live without my flamer. I'll get you some parts. You'll finish it in time for the raid, I'll give you half my loot. Deal?
I'd rather have a woman.
Deal.
Well, you just come back first thing in the morning then. And find me a young one, but with some meat on them bones.
Ah, that's something new. What do you want that whore for? I thought you didn't swing that way. Faggot.
Yeah, shut your fucking trap, you comedian. Just you wait till you come asking for something from me.
Oh, come on, man.
All right, we're cool. Well, anyways, see you tomorrow then. And don't forget, I want a good, healthy one.
Yeah, pretty messed up, huh?
To strangers in the best of days, and now with all this shit you stirred up.
Nice of that guy to pause his conversation for us to listen in on the other one, you know?
Just you take a fucking look at the beauty Vint is making for the boss. It's not just any old sort of wheels, I tell you. Of course, we only get to look at it. Shit. Though you should fucking keep your mouth shut about that. You're one lucky guy, got promoted to internal guards right off the bat. We only get to look at it. Oh, come on, I didn't mean it like that. Come on, what? You gotta earn things. I spent 10 years without promotion here and I didn't say a fucking word. All right, simmer down. Fucking upstarts want everything just given to them on a silver platter.
shit. Gzik millet to zituna bitch. Well, you just fucking pull it. Put your back into it. Why the fuck did we feed you yesterday? Take this fuck before he sets us all on fire. Ha! That one sure got fired over his stupidity.
God, these bandits, huh?
Fuck me, are they dumb? Third one is weak, the brain dead bastard.
Well, you don't educate them, you know? What do you expect?
What the fuck am I going to tell Castel now? I ran out of your tribals, give me some more? They're fucking dumbasses, now I have to do an all-nighter. Dumb bitches.
I mean, it's just like, how do you expect them to do stuff like that when all you train them for is like the crank?
I knew slave was not on purpose. Shut up! I'll teach you how to serve now. I'm sorry, master. Don't teach, please.
So apparently you can knock this dude out, but I didn't know that. I should have realized.
Whatever I say is the law for you. Yes, the law, master says law, but don't teach. What? Are you fucking telling me what to do? What not to do? You had it coming. Hey, I'm sorry, master. I'm sorry.
I feel so bad watching this now. It's like the path of least resistance. I was like, I'm powerless to stop this, you know? But like, you know, that's why people get away with bad things, right? Because people are like, oh man, I don't want to stick out too much. Call attention to myself.
Look, you go up that ladder.
Past the headquarters, then past the harem, and you'll end up right at the boss's door.
Oh yeah, the harem.
Come on! What's taking so long?
God, of course they have a harem, you know?
Forgive me, Urimirsa.
You're a dog!
Shut the fuck
Less
up.
than a dog! The water is for people! For the master! Do you get it? Hey, you! Get your ass over here!
So apparently you can also knock these dudes out. Or that guy, and no one stops you.
Right now!
They even gave us the prompt, if you heard it, the knockout or stab prompt. I don't see how you're supposed to know that you should do that. Like, there's these opportunities apparently to get good karma against these guys that are just abusing slaves, but it's like, you're kidding me. We're put in this situation where we're in their territory and we're told to just kind of not start any trouble. Oh, by the way, don't worry, I just had to... I got rid of the visual of the boobs. There's a lot of naked breasts in the harem. Hence why you can't see anything right now. I'm not looking for any strikes against me, you know? I'm also a teacher, so I'm like,
Hey, pretty boy. Did you come from afar?
I'm not gonna show any of that, you know?
You're the one to see the boss? Come on in.
Don't waste boss time here!
And there's also more naked women in here, so I just cut the visual for the little bit. It's not too long. It's, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds.
Here we can talk without the masks. I trust everyone present implicitly. You find it weird they're not really bothered by your little mischief. Well, you see, this world is a harsh and chaotic one.
Okay, so from here on out we should be good.
I'm just doing my best to introduce a little order into it, without which there is no hope for something better in the future. And with no hope, you can't live.
little order. You got a harem of
But
women.
let us cut to the chase. You definitely did not come here to enjoy the scenery. Ergo, you have a goal. And that goal is probably far from here. I respect people with a purpose in life. So, I am ready to provide you with fuel for your journey. I'm not asking for much in return. Surrender Gyul to me. Bring her to me, and we all win. I have Gyul, you will have your fuel. Everyone gets to live long and prosper. Now,
Fuel herself has come for you. You'll answer for everything. He locked it from the other side. That coward.
It took me a while to get this one just right, so there's probably gonna be some other rough cuts.
You didn't want to see it. Now you will all die. Starting with you, Kill them.
Didn't want to deal. I don't think we really had much of a chance, unless there's a prompt for you to take the T. There we go. Oop, there's another one down there.
What's going on?
You're weak, and you value the weak. But the world lives by different rules. The strong ones always win. Strength lies in our unity, our faith that keeps our flock together. It is through this faith that we protect them. Keep them from disappearing in this desert. But you,
I know it's not like super exciting, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
of an icon. There's this aura rebellion about you. The attraction of freedom. It is an aura of problems nobody needs. Luckily, your death will dispel it.
Why doesn't he speak anymore?
Because we're about to get a checkpoint.
I'll go in before that dog runs away. I'll catch him and open the door for you.
Yeah. There's another cut here because we just got a checkpoint, and this part took me a while to get just right.
Where are you going, you windbag?
Bite the bullet!
I don't know if we're shooting the couch or actually shooting that guy, but that time we actually shot him. And of course we ran out of the ammo right when we needed it. That should have counted as a headshot. I don't know. That guy almost got us. I think the heavy's dead though from the fire. And of course they drop another fire on us there. And I think I was trying to do a first aid kit, but we were actually out of them. So the heavy hadn't died. So it looks like I think you only need to take out the heavy, then Demir spawns.
Look at the carnage. You went all out here, didn't you?
Didn't have much of a choice.
Oh, impressive. So, this is the plan Gyul was talking about.
What the hell is going on there? Get out of there! I'll send people to cover your retreat! The door's giving. Now let's give it a shot, Artyom!
Give me a second.
Come on, Artyom!
My inner... It's scavenger. Can't just rush through here, man. Maybe this is why Demir didn't stay with us, because we weren't quick enough to get to the door. Look at how many materials we have.
You wanted to create a new world with this? Not half of it! You're misguided attempt!
I got her! Take the Baron!
It's the strongest who survives!
Artyom, your head's in the way.
Pretty good shot there.
You gave my people hope. I'll never forget it. But this war has only started for me, and I must see it to the end. The winning end.
Artyom, your dream led us here, but it won't help my people. This war is mine now, too.
God, I was so pissed when this
Go,
happened.
Artyom. Follow your
Like,
dream.
I feel like I've spent hours trying to get him to stay with us. I just didn't free the right slaves.
You're back, my love. I was so worried.
Pretty dramatic there. I don't know how Gül made it out of that.
Fanatics on the banks of Volga, cannibals in the mountain bunker, slavers on the shores of the dried-out sea. How many monsters has the war given rise to? Or perhaps, were they always there? And the war simply gave them a chance to show themselves, and now we're stuck with them forever. Will Demir, who stayed in the desert to help Gül lead their people to freedom, beat another monster? The inertia of thought that had been keeping the subjugated locals in willing and ready servitude to tyrants? Frankly, I have doubts. That monster might prove stronger than all the others. Regardless, we can't afford to lose hope. We're getting ever closer to our dream. Finding a place where we could live, free from radiation and mutants. The maps we recovered in the desert have provided us with several promising options. And now the crew members are excitedly waiting for the Colonel's decision on where the Aurora should go next. Currently, though, the train is calmly rolling eastward. The crew rests, and Stepan proposed to Katya. It was a proposal she couldn't refuse.
Alright, looks like I'm just about out of time. Thank you for joining me. This has been Orange One.